Some updates don't just shake the tech world. They quietly slip in, flip the timeline upside down, and leave everyone scrambling to figure out how early the next big software upgrade might arrive. And the latest development around One UI 8.5 is doing exactly that, revealing a rollout window that's catching users off guard and raising eyebrows across the Galaxy community. Welcome back, viewers. James here. Like, share, and subscribe for more! Before diving into the new schedule, something strange is happening on Samsung's flagship store pages, and users are talking about it nonstop. The Galaxy S25 Ultra, already discounted heavily, is showing an even deeper price drop for some buyers, but only when a certain refresh pattern triggers. It's random, unpredictable, and oddly satisfying when the price suddenly jumps to a lower number without any trade-in or coupon involved. People have been experimenting with refresh cycles just to see the glitch reappear, and a surprising amount of them are getting lucky. Now, the part that really stirred the excitement, the leak unveiling Samsung's full One UI 8.5 beta path. For months, the timeline stayed blurry, with whispers pointing everywhere from mid-November to late December. But the newest info tightens everything up. Samsung is reportedly lining up the first beta for early December, giving select Galaxy models a much sooner preview than expected. And here's the twist: the roadmap outlines 3 betas spaced just far enough apart to hint that Samsung wants this update polished faster than usual. The first beta lands on December 8th, followed by a second wave aimed for December 22nd, and then a stabilizing third beta around January 5th. Each build is supposed to refine performance, clean up UI inconsistencies, and implement early feedback before Samsung begins shaping the final release. If everything goes smoothly, the stable version could drop earlier than most fans anticipated. The rollout strategy itself is split into 2 phases, starting with the US, UK, South Korea, and Germany, regions that almost always kick off Samsung's testing cycle. Once the first round of feedback tightens up the software, the second phase opens for India and Poland, giving those users a much cleaner beta from the start. By the time the global rollout happens, the goal is a smoother, more secure, and noticeably faster experience across Galaxy devices. Since One UI 8.5 is based on Android 16, there's a lot happening under the surface. Improved multitasking, new visual touches, better privacy tools, and more AI-driven responses are all expected, though Samsung remains quiet on the full feature list. The 0.5 updates usually focus on refinement, but this time the performance boost alone could become one of its biggest highlights. And there's another clue pointing at rapid progress. Internal testing has already begun for Samsung's newest foldables, including the Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 models. The early builds aren't public yet, but their existence signals that Samsung is preparing to roll out One UI 8.5 alongside the Galaxy S26 series next year. That means flagship buyers may be the first to use the complete version the moment their device is unboxed. Even with all this information, Samsung hasn't officially confirmed anything, but the consistency of the leaks makes this roadmap hard to ignore. With the first beta reportedly days away, everything now depends on how quickly the testing phase wraps up. If the timeline stays on track, users might experience the stable One UI 8.5 much earlier than previous mid-cycle updates.